I tried to read the Bible po, kasama po ng ilang mga bagay na gusto natin gawin. So, ito pong darating na 2014, that's a good, yun po isang magandang goal, mabasa na po natin yung Bible. Okay? In 1 year. Pero yun nga po, kahit hindi nyo matapos in 1 year, ay at least nasimulan po natin. Okay? So, kung gusto nyo po, sabihin nyo lang sa akin. So, we have Bibles here that we could use na mayroon pong guide, mayroon pong plano kung paano po natin na mababasa yung Bible within 1 year. Okay? Pero nangyari na po sa akin yun, I was able to read the Bible before, sometimes in 1 year, sometimes more than 1 year. Pero ang blessing po doon ay natapos po natin. At sa pagbabasa po natin ng salita ng Diyos ay marami po tayong natutunan. Okay? And as I've said po, I am in Jeremiah. Okay? So, kung tatapusin ko yung Bible, medyo malayo pa, kasi 2 days na lang, ang 2013. At ito po ay, of course, nung nagsimula ulit ako, siguro hindi lang po ito, 2013. So, it's a good resolution po. So kung kailangan nyo ng Bible na merong reading guide, so we have Bibles there that I could give you so that you could see the guide. Sige, tingnan po natin sa Jeremiah. Jeremiah, simula una po sa chapter 12. So while the Bible is written for us, it's not about us. So, minsan po, pag nagbabasa tayo in our personal devotions, we have to be careful, na wag isipin na yung bawat salita ay para sa atin. Okay? Na ito ay sinulat para sa situation natin, para sa araw na yun, na parang tamang-tama, blessing ito sa akin kasi parang ito yung pinagdadaanan ko ngayon. Well, spiritual, that may help. But of course, we have to always look at the context at saka yung tamang interpretation. Because while the Bible is written for us, para sa atin po ito, for our spiritual benefit, it is not about us. Okay? It is about God. The center is the Lord Jesus Christ. And mostly, makikita po natin dito, yung dealings of God with His people in Israel. So dito po sa Jeremiah chapter 12, so Jeremiah is telling them, to prepare, for the captivity. So darating po sa kanila, yung I would say at this point, one of the probably the worst thing that happened sa kanila pong bansa. Ito pong Babylonian captivity, which pinangako po na Panginoon will happen to them at this time very soon. It's going to take them 70 years. That Nebuchadnezzar, dinala po sila sa Babylon. The city of Jerusalem was destroyed. The temple is destroyed. So that's not hindi ho maganda na isipin na yun ang mangyayari sa kanila. So, si Jeremiah po, bilang isang propeta, hindi po siya popular. Okay, people didn't like his message. And there are other prophets, that were prophesying na huwag tayo sumuko. Okay, labanan natin yung Babylon, and we are God's people. At katulad ni David, katulad ni Joshua, we will win. Okay, so Yun ang pinapangaral ng ibang mga prophets. Pero sinasabi ni Jeremiah, no? God is going to judge us. At dito po, sa Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 5, if thou hast run with the footmen, and they have wearied thee, then how canst thou contend with horses? And if in the land of peace wherein thou trustest, they weary thee, then how wilt thou do in the swelling of Jordan? So pinapahiwati po dito ni Jeremiah, that you have to prepare for the worst that is to come. Now I realize people these days are very hopeful na yung mga darating pong panahon is going to be much better. And of course, we hope, that will happen. At katulad po dito, yung mga tao po, they're hoping that things will be better for them. Pero sabi po sa kanila ni Jeremiah, prepare. Okay? Because sabi niya po rito, kung kayo ay nakipagtakbuhan against footmen, at parang hindi mo kinaya, napagod ka, in how much more canst thou contend with horses? So kung ito pa lang na sitwasyon na ito sa bansa ninyo ay nahirapan na kayo, hindi nyo kinaya, mas lalo na yung darating. If thou run with the footmen and it wearied thee, how much more if you run with horses? So all he's saying here, is, prepare for the worst that is to come. And of course, sa bansa po natin, dito po sa Pilipinas, meron po tayong mga kalamidad na nangyari. And one thing that nakikita po natin sa bansa po natin, of all the problems that we have experienced, people never learn. They don't learn. Okay? So, alam na nila na ganito yung mangyayari, ito yung magiging situation, yet they still go back. Doon po sa, alam na naman nila na ang Pilipinas ay binabagyo ng mga mahigit 20 typhoons each year. And yet still, every year, people don't prepare. Okay? At nakikita po natin, with the pattern of the climate, it's getting worse. Okay? It's getting worse. Hindi lang po sa bansa po natin, but I think it's a worldwide phenomenon. So, ibig sabihin po ang mga minamahal, at alam naman natin, that ang bansa po natin is in the Pacific, what they call the ring of fire. Will earthquake happen? Most likely. Okay? Except lang daw siguro sa Palawan. Okay? Pero may bagyo rin doon eh. Okay? So kahit saan ka pumunta dito sa bansa po natin, there's that tendency that a massive earthquake can happen. And can you imagine that happening dito po sa Metro Manila? Okay? So, and that's beyond our control. Pero nga po, mga minamahal, we have to think about, these things, as a people, as a nation. Pag-pray po natin yung ating mga nangunguna sa atin na, na maging naihanda po talaga. At yung mga tao po talagang matuto na ito po mga bagay na ito are going to happen. We have to prepare for the worst. And the captivity that they are going to experience, dito po sa Judah, So sila po ay dineport to Babylon. Kinuha po yung the best, yung mga best of the people. Sila Daniel, okay? Yung mga royalty, yung mga educated people, they were deported, okay, to Babylon. That's the first wave of the deportation po na nangyari. The second wave, ang kinuha naman po ni Nebuchadnezzar are the craftsmen, okay, mga skilled people. And that group is represented by Ezekiel. Okay? Now, yung hindi royalty, hindi naman sila mga craftsmen, mga common ordinary people. Ito po yung naiwan with Jeremiah. And they're still hoping, that, things are going to get better. Okay? We're still going to win this. Okay? Makipagsanib lang tayo ng pwersa sa Egypt. Okay? And Egypt is going to help us. But ang problema po, Egypt is not capable of defeating the Babylonians. And they were decisively defeated in a battle. And so, anong nangyari po, that si Jeremiah po, naiwan, and the rest of the people, and in 586 BC, the temple and the city of Jerusalem was destroyed, and everybody, was deported. Kasi kung hindi ka pumayag, then it means that you will die. The Babylonians will kill you. So yun po ang kinakaharap po nila, mga minamahal. And Jeremiah is telling them, you need to prepare for the worst. And I think ito po ang natitira sa atin na panahon. Of course, we have 2 more days before the year ends, and we don't know when things might happen. Okay, in our nation, of course, it is expected. Pero sa buhay po natin, meron po tayong mga personal challenges that we don't want to happen, and we don't expect them. So it's a good thing na isipin po natin na ito pong nakaraang taong ito, 2013, is just a preparation. So paghahanda lang po sa atin ito, marahil sa darating na panahon na magkakaroon po ng something worse. Of course, as Bible believers, particularly as dispensational, naniniwala po tayo sa dispensational position that about the second coming, things are going to get worse. Okay? Pero not before tayo po ay kuhanin ng Panginoon. So naniniwala po tayo in the second coming of Christ, and there will be a rapture, in which all believers will be taken out before the Great Tribulation happens. And ang paniniwala po natin is that we are not going to be part of that 7-year tribulation. Pero things are not looking up, even now, wala pa ho tayo sa tribulation. So we need to be able to prepare for that. Okay? So hindi lang po itong darating na taon, kundi sa buong buhay po natin. So ito po ay maaaring mahilid tulad po natin sa isang race. So we always make use of that example. At dito po nakita po natin that yung race po is not with footmen but with horses. Okay? ang kalaban mo rito, kabayo na, hindi na tao. Okay? So, sabi nila, 2014 is the year of the horse. So, ang tanong kaya ay, sasakay kaya tayo sa kabayo? O tayo ay masasagasaan ng kabayo? Okay? So, it's like preparing, to run a race. So, I'm thankful, this year, isa po sa mga bagay na pinapasalamat ko sa Panginoon is that I have a few things, about 7 things, na pinagpipray ko sa Panginoon na sana bago ako mamatay, sana mangyari ito. Okay? Sa 7 bagay na po yun, na iniisip ko na parang wala lang. Okay? Alam niyo po, yung 3 bagay doon, nangyari ng within 3 months. September, October, November. Okay, so 4 na lang. Okay. So parang gusto ko i-revise yung yung listahan ko But I'm thankful to the Lord that one of them happened, At hindi lang parang wala lang because it took much preparation to do this. So I'm talking about and this is something that is personal. I was able to join this race. Yung first I would say that's my first very long very long race po And when you are going to join a race such like 42 kilometers, you don't decide kung bukas na po yun, sasali kaya ako doon. So, hindi pwedeng ganun. Dapat months before, nag-decide ka na that, hey, I'm going to join this event. You have to decide early because ang kailangan po dyan, is preparation. Okay? That is the key. So, kahit sabihin po na ikaw ay very healthy, and you have so much experience, but if your preparation is 0, so baliwala po. Okay? So preparation is really the key. At isa po sa mga bagay that the Lord helped me is regarding the spiritual and mental preparation. Which kung titingnan po natin, in a sense, not really a crucial part of training. Di ba? Pero yun nga po, for some years now, the Lord has helped me get up very, very early in the morning. Siguro ganun ho talaga pag tumatanda, parang nagigising ka ng maaga. Okay? So, 4:00 pa lang, ba't ganun? So, gising na ako. Siguro, the Lord wants me to pray. And that's what I do, I pray for myself. To be honest with you, I pray for myself. And if I have time, I pray for you also. Okay? But, seriously po, isa po malaking bagay po sa akin yun that at this point in my life, I'm able to get up very early. I think that's a good resolution, di ba? Na gumising tayo ng maaga. Kasi sabi nga ng isang marunong na tao, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wise. Yung wealthy, hindi ko lang alam kung totoo yun, pero never mind, if it is material wealth, spiritual wealth, ay andun po yung time na maibigay po natin to prepare ourselves spiritually. Yun nga po, get into the Bible very early. Okay? Yun nga po ang challenge ko po sa inyo. Start this year the right way. Meron po tayong goal to get into the Word of God and into prayer. At isa pong malaking challenge, for anybody to pray kahit mga 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay? If you could pray more than that, it would help. Pero yung prayer po, ay isa sa mga bagay po na kailangan po nating gamitin as our preparation for the day and for our life. One of the things po that I try to do pag New Year. So malapit na 'yun, kailan ba 'yun? Sa Tuesday na, yung January 1 o yung bisperas ng bagong taon. So sa kabila po ng mga ingay, sa kabila po ng mga celebrations, and of course sa family po namin hindi naman kami nagpapaputok, hindi ba? At it's just a simple celebration. Ang goal lang namin ay to be safe. Okay? Because actually it's very dangerous po yung ating celebration. So mausok, ganyan. At lalo na pagdating na nung pag-strike na ng 12 o'clock. Okay? At ito po, matagal ko nang ginagawa po ito, And I'm not saying this so that para isipin niyo, si pastor, he's no. But the Lord has helped me na pagtawid natin ng bagong taon, I try to go to a secluded place, and I just pray, na hoping po that this year will be a year that we will know God even more, at di ba sinasabi nga natin kung ano yung ginagawa mo pagtawid mo ng New Year, yun ang mangyayari, di ba? So kung marami kang pera, di ba? Okay, mga pamahiin yan Tapos meron ka pa mga bilog-bilog na suot. Okay? So ibig sabihin na wow, okay. Maging masagana tayo ang ating darating na taon. Hindi man tayo naniniwala doon. Okay? Pero kung gusto po natin yung blessing, then let's try to engage in certain things that we know that will please God. So I'm not saying to you na we have this, that you do the same. Okay? Pero ang point lang po, the bottom line is, ang preparation po natin, simulan natin ng tama yung ating yung pag-uumpisa. Every day po. Gawin po nating habit na tayo po ay mananalangin, di ba? At yun ang gagawin natin every day. Yung iba sinasabi nila na ang resolution ko, hindi na ako iinom. Okay? Pero ano nangyari sa kanila? New Year pa lang, lasing na. Okay? New Year, so paano mangyayari nun? So parang sinasabi nila, every day of the year, gusto nilang maglasing. So, kung magiging seryoso po tayo about our preparation for the coming year, then spiritually, we have to prepare ourselves. Katulad po, and of course, I thank Brother Gerard, for helping me with this. He is our fitness, trainer. Pero nasa atin po kasi, kahit magkaroon ka ng maraming kaalaman, pero kung hindi mo gagawin yung natutunan mo, it's not going to help you. And it involves many things po, about training, staying fit, watching what you eat, of course. Meron po mga bagay, that we need to minimize, or avoid. To be fit. And in our case po, we do that also because meron tayong iniisip na sasalihan natin na event. And we need to watch also what we eat. Believe it or not po, one of the unusual things na nakita ko po, na sa mga tao pong nag-workout, I saw somebody one day na okay naman siya, Naka-base naman siya, naka-rubber shoes, naka-short. At nakita ko tumatakbo siya. Okay? Pero habang tumatakbo siya, alam niyo kung ano hawak niya? Sigarilyo. Sabi ko, pwede ba yun? Nag-exercise ka, tumatakbo ka, pero habang tumatakbo ka, hawak-hawak mo yung sigarilyo. So, sayang. Okay? It conflicts, with what he wants to accomplish. Pero alam niyo po, in spite of our preparations, for what is to come, like in the race po, andyan po yung ating strategy. And there are things that we don't expect. And one of the things po, that helps, at least, I'm saying that it works for me, is the mental preparation also. So, andyan po yung nagpe-pray ka. Of course, given na po yun sa atin, kahit tumatakbo tayo o hindi. I don't use music, and it's a good suggestion na binigay sa akin because it could be distracting and hazardous. Pero one of the things that we have to overcome, is that we get bored. Boring talaga. Biro mo yung napakalayo naman nun, di ba? Anong gagawin mo doon? Ano ba yung mga bagay na dumadaan sa isip mo habang ginagawa mo itong bagay na ito? And you know what? That is the best time for me, to memorize the Word of God. I mean, it just helped me, so much po, to be able to memorize many verses. And of course, not just because bilang isang pastor, a lot of the things po na i-share ko po in terms of teaching and messages comes during that time. And be able to memorize certain things like Shakespeare, ganyan. So which is really very enjoyable, at least para po sa akin, because one of the biggest obstacle po that is pag nagsawa ka na, di ba, at medyo matagal pa, then you have to keep your head occupied. And so it's the same thing po sa buhay po natin. Okay? We have to realize that one of the things that keeps us from doing God's will, to continue in the race na binigay po sa atin, is that we are bored. Okay? We get weary we burned out sa mga bagay na ginagawa po natin. And yun nga po, it helps to prepare ourselves spiritually, and mentally for the task that is before us. Okay. It's also important to know where you are, na hindi ka nawawala. Alam mo kung gaano pa kalayo yung pupuntahan mo, because some people sometimes they encourage you. Okay? Malapit na, konti na lang. Pero hindi pa pala, malayo pa pala. Okay? Minsan experience ko yun, na akala ko, malapit na, andyan na lang, pagliko mo dyan, tapos na. Siyempre, binilisan mo na, inubos mo na yung lakas mo, Pagdating mo doon, kalahati pa lang pala yun. And so parang, na, mentally, you are, can I do this? So it's very important to know where you are in the race, para ma-preserve po natin yung strength na binigay po sa atin ng Panginoon. And so sa atin pong buhay, of course, hindi lang po itong dating na taong ito. Kasi alam niyo po, ang buhay po natin, we undergo some stages. Okay? we're not getting any younger. Di ba? Some of us, we're not as competitive. We're no longer actually competitive. We are in this not to win. Okay? Kundi matapos lang natin. Yun ang goal po natin. At kung maging maganda ang performance natin, well, salamat sa Panginoon. Pero kung hindi, at least we know na matatapos po natin. And it's good to have this strategy na alam po natin na sa point ng buhay natin, some of you are quite young. Wag niyong pabayaan yung preparation ninyo, yung pag-aaral ninyo. Okay? You still have a long way to go. Some of you are not yet married. I'm not saying that don't get married. Okay? Pero married life is more challenging than single life. Okay? It's going to change yung natin, yung isip natin when we get married. And you have to prepare for that also. And then when you get married, you will have children. And you need to prepare for that also. Alam niyo po, kung pwede lang tayong bumalik sa buhay natin, siguro inisip natin na I wish I could have done this sa point ng buhay ko na sana hindi ko pinabayaan yung pag-aaral ko. I could have done better. I wish I could have prepared more, for family life that is to come. Okay? Isa pa hong bagay, sana matuto tayong mag-ipon. Okay, mag-save. Sa akin po, it's just parang challenge lang, gaano kaya karaming barya ang may alay ko dito sa Meron po akong baboy, maliit na baboy, kulay blue. At yung baboy na yan, kahit anong barya makita ko, nilalagay ko. At ngayon po, yung baboy ay napakabigat na. At ang goal ko, ibibigay ko sa sa missionary. Okay? Pero sana meron din tayong tiyatabi para sa para sa sarili po natin. Kasi maganda po na yung biyaya na binigay sa atin ng Panginoon, hindi natin inuubos. 'Di ba? So lalo na ngayon yung mga bata ngayon, nasa na yung mga pinamaskuhan nyo? 'Di ba? Baka pagdating ng April, camp na natin. 'Di ba? Ay, wala na. Okay? Wala na tayong pera, manghihingi na naman tayo ng pangsali natin sa sa camp. Okay? Or for other. So we have to know where we are and determine our priorities. Pero kailangan balansehin po natin mga minamahal, because along the way we meet people. Okay? So isa po sa mga bagay in this last event that I was in, isa po sa mga bagay na mahalaga is when you do this, huwag ka masyadong seryoso ba na hindi mo binabati yung mga tao, hindi ba? Minsan kasi yun ang problema ng mga runner, medyo mayabang ng konti, yung isnabing ka. Okay. Pero kung ka lang, kung wala lang, di ba? You're just doing it, as something that hindi naman competitive, then you get to talk to people, okay? You wave at them, you greet them. Natutuwa po ako, meron po mga tao na nakakasabay ko na 70 years old. Sabihin nyo, plus. And they're still into it, yung isa nga, sabi niya, pang ilang ko na ito Parang 69 times na yata niyang ginawa. Ako first time ko pa lang ito, and he's already very old. This last time po, I enjoyed it because I was able to go back dun sa Christian school na nagturo po kami ni Mr. Love doon, one summer. At nakita ko ulit yung school. And it brought back memories. At nung nakita ko yung isang residente doon, Actually, ano siya, bingi, pipi at bingi. So, nakapag-usap kami. Okay? So, konti lang. So, nung hindi na kayo magkaintindihan, nagsulat na lang kami sa sa braso namin. Okay? Pero he was so happy na may kumausap sa kanya doon sa mga taong 'yon, at ang pangalan niya Henry So we nagyakapan kami doon sa ulan. At I really enjoyed that. I was able also to talk to the first battalion of the Charlie Company. Kasi sila yung nagbabantay. Kasi baka may mga NPA dun sa... Sabi ko, giniginaw kayo rito. Meron ba kayong bayad dito? Wala ho kaming bayad. Wala ho kaming pangkape. So I was able to to speak with them. And so mahalaga po mga minamahal that we keep things, in a balance and in perspective. Because for all we know po, mga minamahal, ito po sabihin po sa inyo, whether or not we prepare for the worst, all these things will come to pass. It will come to pass. It just depends po, how well we do this. And later on po, ito pong sinabi ni Jeremiah po sa kanila sa chapter 29. Jeremiah chapter 29. Let's begin in verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, let not your prophets and your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you, nor hearken to your dreams which ye cause to be dreamed. For they prophesy falsely unto you in my name. I have not sent them, saith the Lord. So, ang sinasabi niya dito, huwag kayong maniwala sa kanila that they prophesy about peace. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. Pero dito po sa verse 10, for thus saith the Lord, that after 70 years be accomplished at Babylon, I will visit you and perform my good word toward you in causing you to return to this place. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Verse 12, then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And ye shall seek me and find me, when you search for me with all your heart. So we should hope for the best. Okay? I think that's very simple po, Prepare for the worst, and hope, for the best. So, sinasabi ng Panginoon sa kanila rito, after 70 years, I will visit you. Kasi meron pong plano ang Diyos para sa kanila. At ang plano po, ang isip po ng Panginoon sa kanila, is not totally to pahirapan sila, to destroy them, no. Maganda po ang plano ng Diyos para sa kanila despite the captivity that they will go through. Sabi po ito, there are thoughts of peace, not of evil, and to give you an expected end. Matatapos din yan. Okay? Kahit gaano kahirap yung daan na dinadaanan po natin, merong mga mataas, merong pababa, doon nga po sa sinalihan ko pong event, is that lahat po ng plano ko, hindi nangyari. Kasi ang plano ko, iniisip ko na, it's going to be a road. Ang problema, about siguro mga 20 kilometers, there's no road. Actually, it's just putik lang talaga. Na mahirapan ka umakyat, tapos madudulas ka pababa. Merong putik na hanggang hita. So, lahat ng plano na inisip ko talagang hindi nangyari. Pero you know what? I know I could finish this. Okay? And the same way po, mga minamahal, kahit ano pa yung mangyari po na pagsubok sa atin, it's going to come to pass. Okay? It's going to come to pass. Dadaan din po yan. Matatapos din yan. Now, the tragic thing about it, is that may mga bagay po, as I've said po, sa buhay po natin, they just happen. At natapos po yung mga pagsubok, yung mga trial sa ating buhay. And the unfortunate thing is that we do not learn from them. Okay? Nagkaroon tayo ng testing, karamdaman, okay? Paghihirap. Okay? And of course, laking pasalamat natin sa Panginoon kasi, tinulungan tayo ng Panginoon to get through that. Okay? Pero what did we learn? What is the Lord trying to teach us, in that situation? Diba? Mas lalo bang tumibay yung ating pananampalataya? So that next time mangyari ulit yun, hindi po yung tayong nagko-question po tayo sa, bakit ba nangyayari ito? Well, this is not the first time, you have been tested. Diba? So dapat alam mo na bibigyan ka ng Panginoon ng biyaya, ng lakas that is equal to that task. And so, napaka-importante po ang mga minamahal that what we could hope for is that meron pong plano, meron pong purpose ang Panginoon, and we should hope for the best. Pero kailangan din naman na matutunan natin yung mga lessons. Because habang nabubuhay po tayo sa mundong ito, there are still going to be challenges sa buhay po natin. And it's not going to be, sana po pwede ko sabihin sa inyo na habang tumatagal, nababawasan na po yung problema natin, lalo tayong, that's simply not true. Because physically, alam natin, that's not true. We are not getting any younger, di ba? We're not getting healthier. Okay? And so kung sa ibang bagay po okay naman tayo, but we all know that because of the curse of sin, things are not going to be better. Pero hopefully, the Lord will sustain us by His grace. At hindi lamang po mga minamahal na nagtitiwala tayo sa Panginoon na tulungan tayong makaraos sa mga darating na panahon, pero babalik pa rin po tayo dun sa number 1, that we need to prepare, once again. Kasi po, ang mahalaga po rito, mga minamahal, that while physically and even materially, things may not look up. Pero alam niyo po, mga minamahal, spiritually, our resources are unlimited. Okay? Yung tiwala, yung kalakasan, yung paglago natin spiritually, bawat pagsubok na dumadaan po sa atin ay pagkakataon na tayo po ay mas lalong lumakas. Sabi nga na isang kapatid, what does not kill you, will only make you stronger. God doesn't want to kill us. Okay? God doesn't want to hurt us. Pero kung nahihirapan po tayo, mga minamahal, you know what? After this, we are going to be more stronger. I'm saying spiritually. At yun po ang pinaka-importante po, mga minamahal, na ito pong darating na taong ito, na mag-focus po tayo on godliness, okay? That we exercise ourselves rather, unto godliness. Because while these things na sinare ko po sa inyo personally are profitable, yet sinasabi po sa atin po that bodily exercise profiteth little. Okay? You can be healthy. Pero kung healthy ka lang, pero malayo ang puso mo sa Panginoon, lugi ka. Okay? Pero sabihin ko kahit magkasakit ka, kahit maging mahina yung katawan mo, and sometimes maybe it's even our own doing, pero you can be strong spiritually. Pwede ho tayong mas lalong maging malapit sa Panginoon. Kahit sabihin na po natin our strength, our resources are almost depleted. Because God, gives more grace. Katulad na sabi niya kay Pablo, that my grace, is sufficient for thee. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Okay? Therefore, will I rather much glory in infirmities. So, kaya nga po, mga minamahal, let us take these lessons, personally, para maging handa po tayo. So that the Lord's intention po para sa ating buhay is to help us grow spiritually and be stronger. And ang prayer ko dito sa church po natin, alam niyo po ang church natin po, we try to do things in a way na tayo po ay naglilingkod po tayo sa Panginoon. I wish we had more workers. Okay? Pero I am so blessed that we have so many volunteers dito po sa ating church. Now, of course, it's not the same as somebody po that commits full time. Pero andyan din po yung preparation natin. Na kahit tayo po ay hindi sabihin natin full time sa gawain ng Panginoon. Alam niyo po ang nagsusustain po ng church po natin. Hindi po ako. Okay, it's not even the full-time. It's the people po that out of their joy, they try to serve the Lord. At yun nga po kung ang church po natin it's just about people na sabihin po natin, they do it because it's their job, because they're being compensated for it, then hindi ho tayo naiiba sa isang organization. Pero tayo po, we are not just an organization, we are a living organism. We are a family. Okay? At mahalaga po, mga minamahal, na magtulungan po tayo sa isa't isa. Suportahan po natin, mga minamahal, yung mga gawain ng Panginoon. At ihanda po natin yung ating sarili for the challenges that we will face, as a church. Some of you will do more for the Lord this year. Pero yung may mga ginagawa na para sa Panginoon, hindi ibig sabihin nun na pahinga muna ako. Okay. Pwede siguro, you need some time to recover. Pero after that, there are more challenges para po sa atin. Kung hindi man kayo tawagin ng Panginoon to preach and teach, okay, there are many opportunities na pwede po nating gawin at simulan dito po sa ating church. So kaya nga po, ang panalangin po natin is preparation. Is the key. Because kung sabihin ko lang po sa inyo na gawin mo ito, pero kung hindi ka handa, I'm not going to let you do it. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared. Okay? So tayo po ay manalangin. Maraming po salamat sa iyo, Panginoon Diyos. At maraming po mga bagay po, Panginoon, na kami po ay